So 28, a power 4, b power 6, okay, plus 20 a power 7 and b power 2. Okay, so I want to factor this, which means not just looking for the common factor, I want the common factor and what remain also after taking the common factor out. So to find the common factors, again, we look at the numbers, 28 and 20. You should factor each number. So 28 will be 4 times 7, isn't it?
Yes.
And 4 is 2 times 2. So that's now completely factored. Okay, how about the 20? 4 times 5, right?
Yes.
4 is 2 times 2 and then times 5. I still have this and this, right? Okay, I factored the numbers. Now, what is the common factor? You see that 2 here? There's a 2 also here, right? So I'm going to take this 2 as a common factor outside. Okay, there's another 2 here. Okay, this 2 here and this 2 here also is another common factor. So I'm going to also take this 2, which is here, and we'll write it here as well. So I have already 2 times 2, which is 4, a common factor. That's numbers. Any comment about that? Right. Look at the variables. What do I have in variables? I have a power 4 and I have a power 7. What is the common factor here? The smallest power, right? So it will be a power 4. Okay, that's the common factor here. And when you have b power 6 and b power 2, which one you take? You take the smallest one or the biggest one? The common factor is the smallest one, right? So you have to take this will be the common factor with the variable b, so it will be b squared. That's it. That is the common factor. Finish the common factor? Yes, but did we finish the problem? No, we still need to find what remained from each term. What remained from each term. So the second factor, you need to open a bracket like this, okay? And then ask yourself what remained from here. The 7, right? So you're going to have to write the 7. And also what? The b power 6. You already took b squared from it. So what remained here from this? B power 4. B power 4. So that when you multiply again, suppose you want to multiply again, b squared times b power 4, it will give you back b power 6. So that means just to multiply, you can multiply in your mind to make sure that your factoring is correct. Okay? Because factoring is the opposite of multiplication. Now, so we did also that one, right? Okay. Now what?
5.
Now, from the other term, which is already positive, so we're going to have to write positive here, already the 5 remain in numbers, right? And in variables, you see a power what? A power 7, huh? A power 7, how much you took outside? A power 4. But if you take a power 4 from a power 7, what remain? A power 3. Does it make sense? So we did that part already. And b squared already have been taken outside, khalas. Nothing remain. 1 remain. And 1 multiplied by 5a cubed is just same as 5a cubed.
So when عادي يكون 5 ولا 7 قبل ولا البي ولا الاي قبل?
See, if you're asking yourself what remained from the first term, you write it here. And what remained from the second term, you write it here. Okay?
في الحل يصير انا مثلا احط 7a3 plus 4.
No. Because a3 comes from the second term. This is the remainder of the second term. And this is the remainder of the first term. First term together should be written here, and second term together should be written here. Numbers and variables in the same order. Okay, can I take numbers from here and variables from here, put them together in one term? You cannot do that. Any other questions? Do you have any questions about this? Clear now? So again, what we do is to search for the common factors in numbers and in variables, and then we write it outside as the greatest common factor, but this is not it. You still have to ask yourself what remained from the first term. Okay, you write it here, and what remained from the second term, you write it here. If you want to make sure your answer is right or wrong, then you can actually, one thing you can do as a practice, multiply this now. Of course, let me just write this in a final nice format. It's going to be 4a power 4b squared. And this is now going to be 7b power 4 plus 5a cubed. Now, you can multiply to double check your answer. This term in here and this term also multiplied here using the distribution. And make sure you go back to the original. Okay, as a practice. But don't leave this the final answer. The final answer should be like this. This is the final answer. Okay, this is the final answer. You should leave it like that.